Okay, I'm gonna start this thing and let you hear it. Keys down here. I'm not gonna use any choke, probably doesn't need it. That's about how it starts just about every time. You just have to hit it once. Phone mount, phone in there, and this comes around the edges of the phone to hold it. All these mounts are removable. You just twist this off, you just clamp on the handlebars, so you can move wherever you want. It's a phone mount. This is holds a GoPro. This is for a GoPro 5. I'd probably take the GoPro mount with me, but this will stay on it. If you got a GoPro or whatever that mounts on these kind of mounts, this stays on the bike. That just moves, this clamps on, you just turn that. You can move that where you want. This is a cup holder that clamps on. That's hard to move because you got to take it off with a screwdriver, but it's got that clamp on there. It clears the spine over the turn up the barrel, but it clears. That can move pretty much wherever you want. That's what it looks like when you stand away from it. Windshield. It's got the lowers on it too for those are the wind deflectors. Off of you. It's got fog lights on the bottom that are really light. There's two switches on the dash that I added. The blue one here, that used to work. I've got this little wire here that works a old style USB cable that I can charge a GPS. I don't know if that works or not now. I haven't used that in years. This switch here doesn't light up, but that, when you turn it on, that lights up the fog lights. The fog lights are on the front there, the bottom. And let me show you the throttle lock, the cruise control. This is the cruise control right here. When you push the bottom in, that locks the cruise. Turn it up. That's cruise control. Release it, just push that one. And even when it's locked, you still have some control over it. It's just a friction mount. And if you release it, then you just put this release it. So like if you're going up the hill and you need to get a little more throttle, you don't have to release it. You can just kind of twist it and get a little more throttle. That's not a Honda part. That was an aftermarket part. Also added these chrome pieces here. That's not a Honda part, that was aftermarket. I put this on new. All the stuff I put on new. The cruise control was not, the bike was first new when I added that. These are handlebar risers. They make the handlebars rise up and back about 2 inches. I'm kind of a short guy, and these handlebars are a little bit far forward. So they raise the handlebars up and back, so you don't have to stretch really far forward to reach the handlebars. They can be taken off if you're a tall guy and you don't like it. But they make it a lot more comfortable to ride a bike. I'm going to turn this thing off so you can hear it. That's the exhaust side. Those are original exhaust pipes. The baffles have been removed. They sound a little bit better. These are Honda saddlebags. And the The bike is pretty much spotless. It's got a current VA on it. The VA dies in July. I have to get it re-inspected. There's 2 spots on the bike. It's the only 2 spots on the bike. I laid the bike down, I dropped it, and the turn signal came back and hit the gas tank. And there's a little dent right there in the gas tank. No scratches or anything. It doesn't have any scratches on it. Those are just, that's light that you see. That's not a scratch. That's reflection. There's a little smooth dent right there. If I didn't tell you about it, you would never see it. And there's some scratches on the chrome mirror. That's the original mirror. Most people replace these mirrors with aftermarket mirrors anyway. But like I said, if I didn't tell you about it, you would never even see it. That's the only 2 marks on the entire bike. There's not a scratch on it anywhere else. What else? I'm trying to figure out what else I forgot to tell you. I think that's about it. I think I've told you pretty much everything on the bike. If you want to test drive it, come on over and you can test drive it. I do have a driver's backrest that goes in these holes here. It comes up with a pad on it here. But I have to adjust it. It's an aftermarket backrest. It was added. And I need to bend it forward so that it fits my back again. If your back is against it, it'll stay in there. It just sits down in there. There's nothing that holds it in there. But it's bent back a little bit and my back doesn't fit against it. So if I ride it, it kind of vibrates itself and wants to come out. So it might fit your back, I don't know. But if I ride it, I'm gonna have to bend it back up a little bit. As long as your back's pressed against it, it stays in there good. And that comes with the bike too. And I have 2 helmets like this. They're the half-face helmets, and they match the bike pretty good. And then I've got the full-face Tommy Gun Arai RX-7 Corsair helmet, and I've got that put up in storage. I have to get that out and clean it up. I can get a picture of that and send it to you. The bike never sits out in the rain. It's always stored in the carport here. I can show you where it's stored. It always sits on those black mats right there. So it's never been in the, I've ridden it in the rain a couple times, but it's never sit outside in the rain. And there's no rust on it anywhere. So if there's anything else you want to see, you just let me know. It starts every time, it runs good, sounds good. I've got the original exhaust that came on it. It's not been modified or touched in any way. So anything else you want to see, just let me know. Everything works, runs good. Like I said, it starts every time. Never had any issues. I've done all the maintenance on it. Valves were adjusted last season. I think that's about it. If you have any questions, message me or let me know. If you need to talk on the phone, and message me. I'll give you my number. And you can have any questions, I can talk to you on the phone too. So I'll send this to you and just let me know what you think.